Welcome to Live Kindly. Marcus Aurelius was the emperor of Rome during the 2nd century AD, the last in a line of 5 emperors known for ruling with authority, humanity, and competence. His reign was marked by numerous challenges, including the devastating Antonine Plague that broke out in 165 AD, resulting in the deaths of approximately 5 million people. Despite the immense pressure and the widespread panic that could have paralyzed the leadership, Aurelius maintained a steadfast and calm rationalism, guiding Rome through the crisis. While many wealthy officials sought to flee the disaster, Aurelius remained resolute, implementing effective and compassionate measures to manage the situation. He passed legislation to subsidize the cost of funerals, ensuring that bodies did not accumulate in the streets and exacerbate the public health crisis. When the Roman army faced a shortage of recruits due to the high mortality rate, Aurelius conscripted gladiators to fill the ranks. Furthermore, when the state treasury could not cover the costs of new soldiers needed to replace the fallen, he sold off his imperial possessions to finance the military effort. Aurelius's approach to leadership during the plague exemplified his ability to address problems methodically and without succumbing to panic. His rational problem-solving and unwavering commitment to duty kept the Roman Empire stable during one of its most trying times. In addition to his administrative and military duties, Aurelius found time to compose a series of autobiographical writings known today as the Meditations. These meditations are revered as some of the greatest works of philosophy, offering timeless wisdom on how to live a virtuous and tranquil life amidst adversity. In this video, we will draw from Marcus Aurelius's profound insights to provide motivation and guidance for managing the stress and anxiety of the ongoing pandemic and the many other challenges we face in our modern lives. By learning from his example, we can cultivate a calm, rational mindset that enables us to tackle problems effectively without being overwhelmed by worry. Number 1. Serve others. Marcus Aurelius asks us, is helping others less valuable to you, not worth your effort? The Stoics believe that every moment is an opportunity to practice kindness. When plague and famine struck the Roman Empire, resulting in bodies piling up and prompting the wealthy to flee, Marcus Aurelius chose to remain in Rome. He faced the crisis head-on, summoning priests from every sect and doctors of every specialty, and touring the empire to employ every purifying technique known at the time. He attended funerals, delivered speeches, and stood with his people, demonstrating that he valued his responsibility above his own safety. Aurelius showed remarkable strength and empathy. He did not delude the people with false hope or misinformation. Instead, he was deeply moved by their suffering, even weeping publicly after hearing someone express relief for those who had already died. This act highlighted that a good leader must be strong yet profoundly empathetic. Marcus Aurelius's approach was a powerful reminder that, in times of crisis, true leadership shines through not in retreat, but in resolute and compassionate action. Many of us aspire to be kind and contribute to society, but we often fall short due to the demands of our daily lives and excessive worries about the future. We become so entangled in our personal concerns that we overlook the immediate needs of those around us. Acts of kindness don't always require money. Showing respect, donating time, or giving away old clothes and household items are all valuable ways to help. Volunteering in your community is another meaningful way to contribute. Engaging in acts of kindness helps to reinforce a positive self-identity, making us feel proud of who we are. This self-confidence reduces our anxiety about the unknown. It allows us to focus on the present, on the things we can control, and on the ways we can make a tangible difference in the lives of others. By practicing kindness regularly, we build a habit that not only benefits those around us, but also enriches our own lives. We reflect on Marcus Aurelius's teachings. Let us remember the power of empathy and the importance of helping others. In a world that often seems chaotic and uncertain, our acts of kindness can provide stability and comfort to those who need it most. Let's embrace the opportunity to be a force for good, following the example set by one of history's greatest leaders. Number 2, serve yourself. As Marcus Aurelius succinctly wrote, "Life is short, that's all there is to say. Get what you can from the present, thoughtfully, justly." We humans live in what researchers call a delayed return environment, meaning most of the choices you make today will not benefit you immediately. For instance, if you do a good job at work today, you will receive your paycheck in a few weeks. If you save money now, you'll have enough for retirement later. Many aspects of modern society are designed to delay rewards until some point in the future. While other animals focus on immediate problems like avoiding predators or seeking shelter from a storm, humans also worry about potential future problems. Unfortunately, living in a delayed return environment often leads to chronic stress and anxiety for humans. This is because the neocortex, the part of our brain most commonly associated with higher reasoning, has barely evolved since our Paleolithic ancestors around 200,000 years ago, unlike our societal evolution, which is accelerating. This mismatch between our ancient brain and our modern environment significantly impacts the amount of worry, stress, and anxiety we experience today. Since we cannot travel back and change the timeline of our civilization, our best option is to shift our focus from long-term worries to daily routines that will help solve those problems. For example, instead of worrying about living longer, focus on taking a walk each day. Instead of stressing about losing enough weight for an upcoming wedding, concentrate on cooking a healthy dinner tonight. The key to making this strategy work is ensuring your daily routine rewards you regularly and alleviates your worries about future uncertainties. This approach is all about making the most of your present. If you are anxious about the uncertainties of the ongoing pandemic, shift your worries by asking yourself, how can I make the most of my day today? You might realize that you want to read a book you never had time for before, or start learning a new hobby. This time can be an opportunity to shed harmful habits that were previously difficult to address due to your work environment or life situation. If you are uncertain about your job, focus on learning a new skill that might help you keep your job or find a new, exciting career. Your purpose is to maximize the value of your present without being overly concerned about your future. By doing so, you reduce the stress and anxiety associated with delayed rewards and uncertainties. By integrating this mindset into your daily life, you can create a sense of fulfillment and purpose. For instance, starting a daily exercise routine not only benefits your long-term health but also provides immediate endorphin boosts that improve your mood. Cooking healthy meals can be a source of daily satisfaction and a step towards your long-term wellness goals. Engaging in hobbies or learning new skills not only distracts from future worries, but also enriches your present experience. Number 3, practice mindfulness. In the words of Marcus Aurelius, remind yourself that it is not the future or what has passed that afflicts you, but always the present. Stoic mindfulness is about recognizing what is within your control in any given situation, focusing on doing it well, and acting with kindness towards others. Instead of fearing the worst possible outcomes of the future, mindfulness means concentrating on your present actions and making the most of them. For example, if you are worried about your partner leaving you, being mindful helps you become aware of the issues in your relationship, allowing you to address them proactively. Mindfulness enables you to engage in constructive actions rather than succumbing to fear and panic. While worrying leads to anxiety and inefficiency, mindfulness fosters a state of flow where you can complete tasks more effectively and feel less stressed. By practicing mindfulness, you may also develop a greater appreciation for your partner and the relationship you share. This heightened awareness can strengthen your bond and improve your overall sense of well-being. To start being mindful, you can focus on simple activities such as being conscious of your eating habits, taking regular walks, avoiding multitasking at work, or meditating. Begin with 5 to 10 minutes a day and gradually increase to 20 minutes or more. The goal is to give your mind a break from constant sensory stimulation, allowing it to settle naturally. In 2020, with its unprecedented uncertainty, practicing mindfulness is more important than ever. We face unknowns about the future, how long current challenges will last, and what life will be like afterward. However, worrying about these uncertainties won't change the outcome. Much of the personal time we used to have, such as commutes or time alone at home, has diminished, making it crucial to recharge through mindfulness. Set aside time each day for mindful activities. Mornings, before everyone else is awake, can be an excellent time to ground yourself. Morning mindfulness can help set a positive tone for the day. Engage in deep breathing, meditation, exercise, or any mindfulness activity that works for you. Practicing mindfulness as a family can also help reduce anxiety for everyone. Designate time for family mindfulness activities, such as daily yoga sessions, quiet walks in nature, or sharing one positive thing each person experienced that day during dinner. These practices bring everyone back to the present moment and foster a sense of connection and calm. By incorporating mindfulness into your daily routine, you can navigate life's uncertainties with greater ease and resilience. This practice not only improves your mental and emotional well-being, but also enhances your relationships and overall quality of life. As Marcus Aurelius and the Stoics taught, focusing on the present and what you can control leads to a more fulfilled and peaceful existence. Number 4. Ignore the noise. Marcus Aurelius once said, "It never ceases to amaze me. We all love ourselves more than other people, but care more about their opinion than our own." In our noisy world, our thoughts are constantly influenced by the judgments and opinions of others, who often make decisions based on fear and greed. This external noise can trigger our own fears and anxieties about ourselves and the potential problems we might face in the future. As a result, we end up paying too much attention to these people, spending a significant amount of time and effort worrying about what they think of us. Consider the worry over losing your job. Often we are more concerned about what our friends and family might think rather than focusing on how we could improve our circumstances. This stems from our innate desire to be liked by everyone, leading us to seek their approval constantly. However, this people-pleasing attitude sabotages our self-confidence and contributes to our worries. The more we seek approval from others, the more we become slaves to their opinions. The ancient Stoics were ahead of their time in recognizing the futility of being influenced by others' opinions. They emphasized that we do not control the opinions of others, and focusing on things beyond our control only diminishes our own power. Despite our best efforts, we can never please everyone. There will always be people who resent, judge, or reject us. Worrying about their opinions is as futile as getting upset about the weather. It's essential to distinguish between constructive criticism and baseless judgments. If someone points out a genuine flaw, it's wise to address it. However, being upset by the rest is a waste of energy. The voice of irrational criticism should be ignored. By concentrating on what is within your control and ignoring the distracting noise of external opinions, you can live a more peaceful and productive life. The Stoic approach teaches us to value our own judgment over the fluctuating and often irrational opinions of others. This mindset not only fosters self-confidence but also helps us navigate life's challenges with greater resilience. In conclusion, Marcus Aurelius's wisdom encourages us to focus on our own opinions and actions rather than being swayed by the judgments of others. By doing so, we can cultivate a sense of inner peace and control, free from the constant worry about how others perceive us. Embrace the present moment, make decisions that align with your values, and remember that true contentment comes from within. Number 5. Everything is just history repeating. We don't know exactly how we will be impacted or how bad things might get, and that makes it all too easy to catastrophize and spiral into overwhelming worry and panic. In his Meditations, Marcus Aurelius reminds us that life is simply history repeating itself. If you are worried about losing your job, losing your money, or your partner leaving you, millions of others have gone through these experiences in the past and are going through similar situations right now as you watch this video. This means that we experience the same patterns of life over and over again, just with different formats and characters. Marcus Aurelius tells us that whatever is happening today has already happened before. If the world is facing a crisis today, the world has faced similar crises in the past, such as the Black Death, SARS, the Spanish flu, Ebola, and indeed the Antonine Plague. According to Aurelius, it is just life manifesting the same patterns. History has taught us that this pattern of life never changes as long as we live. Everything is momentary and nothing is truly novel. So why do we worry so much when it is just life repeating itself again and again? Worry happens when your mind dwells on negative thoughts, uncertain outcomes, or things that could go wrong. When we think about an uncertain or unpleasant situation, such as being unable to pay the rent or doing badly on an exam, our brains become stimulated. Worrying can sometimes calm our brains down and can lead us to problem solve or take action. In this way, worrying is a way for your brain to handle problems to keep you safe. Hence, worries, doubts, and anxieties are a normal part of life. While it is natural to worry about an unpaid bill, an upcoming job interview, or a first date, normal worrying becomes excessive when it is persistent and uncontrollable. We constantly worry every day about these what-ifs and worst-case scenarios. We don't let these anxious thoughts leave our heads and let negative thinking and always expecting the worst take a heavy toll on our emotional and physical health. We need to understand that whatever we are worrying about has likely happened before. What seems uncomfortable and scary now will soon become old and familiar. Instead of worrying too much, try to keep calm because humans are adaptable creatures with a unique capacity to change along with the ever-changing pattern of life. To manage worry, it is crucial to focus on the present and what you can control. Engage in activities that ground you and bring you back to the moment. Practice mindfulness, exercise, or engage in hobbies that you enjoy. Connect with loved ones and share your concerns with them. Often, talking about your worries can help reduce their intensity. Remember, the Stoic approach teaches us to accept what we cannot change and focus on what we can influence. By doing so, we can navigate through life's challenges with a sense of calm and resilience. Life is a cycle of repeating patterns, and while the specifics may change, the essence remains the same. Embrace the present, adapt to the circumstances, and trust in your ability to overcome challenges just as those before you have done. In conclusion, Marcus Aurelius's wisdom reminds us that life is a series of repeating patterns. By recognizing this and focusing on the present, we can reduce our worries and live more peacefully. Accept the uncertainties, adapt to changes, and remember that you are part of a long history of human resilience. In conclusion, the lessons from Marcus Aurelius remind us that life is a series of repeating patterns. By recognizing this and focusing on the present, we can reduce our worries and live more peacefully. Accept the uncertainties, adapt to changes, and trust in your ability to overcome challenges just as those before you have done. In these uncertain times, the wisdom of Stoic philosophy is not just theoretical but highly practical. By maintaining a calm mindset, focusing on what we can control, and showing kindness to those around us, we can improve our personal lives and contribute to a stronger community. Remember, just as Marcus Aurelius faced and overcame severe challenges, so can we. Finally, be grateful for what you have, continue to learn from the lessons of the past, and strive to live better every day. Life may be short and full of challenges, but with calmness, determination, and gratitude, we can find happiness and fulfillment in the present moments. Stay strong and peaceful on your life journey. If you enjoyed these insights and want to learn more, please make sure to subscribe to our channel. By subscribing, you'll stay updated with our latest videos and continue to receive valuable philosophical wisdom that can help you navigate life's challenges. Thank you so much for watching, and we look forward to sharing more with you.